Sup, folks? Main man Lucky Lancer from Gruul Ponza action. Hope you guys are all excited for that. I know I am. Like I said, my name's Lance, but more importantly, my screen name is Major Right. That's Major _ Right _ And, you know, as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I play Modern. And when I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow, and when you see us right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. That's right. Hope everyone's excited for that. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital. And it's a deck you're most likely to see me playing. So, yeah, even though I haven't played the other deck. So, folks, you can follow me, follow Major Right on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Right on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, even sometimes joy. There is laughter every once in a while, and you guys won't regret it. I always have this disclaimer, though. I've always got to make sure that people know I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If this happened to you, has nothing to do with me. So then y'all know. I'm gonna check the audio real quick. I had to mess with some settings. Just look at myself. Let's check out this ugly yet beautiful bastard. Yep, okay. Sounds good. All right, good. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. Let's take a look at the weather. It has cooled down. We just went through a heat wave here in Washington State. I've always got to add that. Weather for Ravensdale. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 75 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 63%. There you go. Yeah, it's nice. We're starting to get a heat wave again next week. About a week from today, we'll have another little heat wave, they said. And heat wave in Washington State, Western Washington, is anytime it's above 90 degrees. As soon as it hits 90, heat wave time. Where people are running to cooling shelters and everything because we don't have much AC out here because it's a very mild climate for most of the area, especially heat-wise. It gets cold, but, you know, who cares? You know, modern day, you know, it's all about cold. I mean, the heat. In the medieval times, it used to always be you were terrified of winter because, 1, crops didn't grow. 2, there was no escaping the cold if you couldn't find a fire. In the heat, you can escape the heat, make it a little bit better. You can go hide in the shade of a tree. You can go jump in a lake or river. You know, you can maybe douse yourself some water for a little bit. There was no escaping cold for the most part back in the day. Now it's the opposite. Now it's just like, you know, in at least my area, it's like, hey, it's cold out. Who cares? Turn the heater up. And if it's warm out, it's like, hey, I only got one AC machine in my bedroom. Anyways, enough about that. We are still at 26 followers on Twitter. We did go down 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 269 there. And we did go up 3 more subscribers on YouTube. We are now at 428. So thank you guys so much, very much there. So, of course, shouts to all 26 followers on Twitter. Shouts to all 269 followers on Twitch. Shouts to all 428 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers who are giving me a little bit of hard-earned money in these dangerous and trying times. Your money's not going near as far. You can spend it anywhere else other than here, and it's probably a better investment. But I really appreciate you guys really just going above and beyond the call of duty. I appreciate anybody who watches any of this, whether live on Twitch or record on YouTube. Bless your heart, but a special massive bless your heart to the people who are going above and sending a little bit of money to me to do this. I can never get over the fact that people are actually, you know, that kind and generous. It tickles my dark heart. So do I got anything to talk about, you guys? Over the weekend, I did something kind of dumb, Magic related. I attempted to learn Pioneer again. I hadn't played Pioneer since it was a brand new format. And I did enjoy it a little bit more. I was playing Rakdos Midrange. But in the end, it's just not Modern. It's just, I don't know what the deal is, but Modern is just my home. Like, whatever other format I try to play, I can't figure it out. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I shouldn't make it sound like I'm that confused, but it's just, man, Pioneer just seems kind of bad. Like, I know a lot of people love it, and that's fine if you love it. It makes sense. In some ways, it's kind of fun because, you know, you're playing with, like, a lot of different lands than normal in Modern. Like, Modern is just, the mana is just so easily accessible thanks to fetch lands. But I don't know. It's just, I really wanted to be good at Pioneer and play and enjoy Pioneer, but just the whole time I was just like, man, I don't know about this. So, you know, I tried and it was a bust. I'm glad I didn't do it live stream because that would have been a disaster. There were many mistakes made. There were a lot of mistakes that were just amateur, dumbass, not fully reading cards, not misclicking and stuff. But I'm here in Modern now. So we're going to play some more Gruul Ponza Midrange. I do have a 1K RCQ I will be attending in Seattle on the 14th this week. Looking forward to it. Haven't been in Seattle since 2019. Seattle's a pretty rough area. I'm not really excited to go in, honestly. And but it is what it is. Apparently that 5K I went to, it's a whole bunch of drama around it among the tournament owners and organizers. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but you know, unfortunately in my area, a lot of the people that run the tournament stores, they got attitude problems. You know, I could go on about that, but I'm not. And I guess they're feuding now. So apparently there's going to be, and this sounds like good news to me. As a player, as somebody who's not invested into like making the tournaments happen, but just shows up and tries to do his best, which I got $75 at the 5K. They are now going to have dueling 5Ks, it sounds like, coming up. Like the one store, they merged together to have this big 5K this year. Normally it was just one store up in Snohomish, that's north of me. In, what is that? Yeah, Snohomish County, duh. They always ran Puget Sound Battlegrounds, but then one in my county, Laughing Dragon in Issaquah, they decided to run it and help Geek Fortress, was the one in Snohomish. And something went wrong. I don't know what the hell went wrong, but apparently Laughing Dragon used the success of Puget Sound Battlegrounds, which was run by Geek Fortress the previous like 3 years, to say that they, Laughing Dragon, are now an Wizard of the Coast partner for major like 5K plus tournaments. I guess they're going to have pros show up at the next one. They're going to have like Reed Duke himself come out. That's the rumor. And that got Geek Fortress really angry. So now they're feuding. And now they're going to have their own separate. They're still got Puget Sound Battleground by Geek Fortress and some unknown, unnamed tournament that's coming soon that's also a 5K from Laughing Dragon. Now there's all this drama and you're picking sides on the internet and you're like, oh man, I'm with Laughing Dragon, I'm with Team Geek Fortress, blah, blah, you know, the owners of those stores. For me, I'm gonna be a selfish person in this right now and say, anytime I have a chance to go to a 5K that's modern, that's good for me. So these guys can keep fighting as long as they keep hosting these events that I can go to and actually play Paper Magic at. And I hope they get along. I mean, there's no reason to get that angry over each other, you know, it's just dumb. But whatever. I read some pretty good shit posting on their Facebooks. You know, my wife has Facebook, so I have to read through her account. But it was some good shit posting, and it's just like people yelling at each other and just dumb stuff. Just I thought we were here to play Magic, not have all these like personal problems aired out over Facebook. But whatever. Good deal for me. If they're both gonna have 5Ks. As long as they're not in the same day, that's the only time I'm going to get pissed. Which I'll honestly just pick the side whichever one's closer to me. I mean, if they're going to have it, you know, they're always going to have it close to me. I live closer to population centers, so not really. What am I talking about? They're like opposite ends. I have to travel. I don't know. I'll just pick one if they do that. But they're not going to do that. That'd be dumb. But yeah, good deal. Competition is good for consumers. Absolutely, Gage. And that's what's happening now, it looks like. It appears that there will be dueling 5K events in the future from 2 different stores. They came together at the Puget Sound Battlegrounds 4 as friends, and they left as enemies, and they hate each other's guts now, and they're going to try to outdo each other. Now, I'll be honest, both owners of the stores I'm not the biggest fans of. You know, they both got, you know, ego problems and stuff like that. But, hey... You know, I'll put up with their weird behavior at the tournaments if I can keep playing. It's some weird stuff, too. I mean, some of the stuff they say is, like, dumb. All right. Okay, folks. Well, before I decide to keep this hand or not, I do have the beverage of the day. And, folks, I'm excited for this. It's another fine beverage. Folks, what am I talking about here? I'm talking about this Mountain Dew Flaming Hot, a 20-ounce bottle. This shit's good. I know some people are really down on this flavor. Some people are like, this flavor's nasty. But I really enjoyed the Flaming Hot flavor when it came out. I'm a part of Do Nation, so I actually got the preview of this. You guys may remember I was playing Boros Burn to celebrate me getting a 6-pack of it. But then they decided to release it to the public, and the public was pretty confused by it. I think you can still get this in cans. I think. I think I still see it at the store once in a while. But it's good. I like it. I recommend it. It's just a cinnamon flavored dew. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy. It's really cool when you swallow it. It's kind of got like this cinnamony, like kind of like scratchy feel. But I highly recommend it. And we all know that the video doesn't officially start till I crack open my beverage, so I'm going to crack it open right now. Oh yeah, there we go. That is good. That is really good. And yeah, like I'm saying, like right now, like here, I can feel it. Like, it's not a bad feeling, it's just a feeling. Yeah, you get that feeling. What's going on? You going first? How you doing, Gage? Glad you're here, man. Uh-oh. Artifacts, this is Affinity. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there's Pillage. That makes me feel a little bit better. Get this Forest. And hope there's not an Arcbound Ravager suddenly. At least there's no Springleaf Drum. That's always where things just get out of control. They immediately have Springleaf Drum. Mm-hmm. This isn't looking great. I take one. So I think I want to slowly dismantle the opponent here, if possible. I think I'd like to, like... I can't destroy their lands, obviously. Not till Blood Moon shows up. Probably need to, like, pillage the flyer, and then next turn try to bolt and minus Ren. My guess, but I'll be taking a lot of damage until I can find Fury or something. Probably just another Thought Monitor or something. Chalice on 1. God damn it. Fuck. Decides not to swing. Of course I draw more bolts, right? Now I wish I had my pillage back, of course. I don't know why he didn't swing. I don't know what that's about. That's strange. Well, I mean, we play what we can. Hope I can draw Season Pyro to ditch these until I find a pillage. When I was playing at the 5K, I played against... What did I play against that used Chalice? Oh, it was the Blue Tron, and it was great when he did that because he put it on 1, and my whole hand was filled with 1-drops, except it also had a Seasoned Pyromancer in it. So, oh. Shroud and Haste. That's great. And down. I could really use Fury here. Or Pillage off the top would be great. Nothing too insane yet the opponent doing. This is a Blink Moth, right? Okay, it's just a Blink Moth, not an Ink Moth. Okay. I think Ink Moth is still really expensive. Yes. Yes. Now, I can't target this. But what I can do is kill these. Okay. I said yes like a 12-year-old boy. Yes! Yes! That's how 12-year-olds sound. They yell yes. I remember. I was once a 12-year-old boy. A long time ago. Alright, damage been done. I can still block the Frogmite, but I just can't target it. Neither can the opponent. The opponent also cannot target. Shroud means neither player can target it. What was the card that always was famous for Shroud? Mongoose. Okay. You have no basics. It's a Blood Moon for you. Coming on in. Alrighty. That felt good. So Cindervine's is in. Endurance is in. Not Endurance. Why did I bring Endurance in? That's stupid. I don't even know why I said that. Force of Vigor in. I think I just saw green and just was like going for it. Inert Explosives could also be good. Might as well bring that in. So 6 to come out. I think Scavenging Ooze can safely come out, even though sometimes I've had success with Ooze in this. Take out a couple of Clothis. You know, that can be good too. You just never know. Clothis is like an all-star, right? So sometimes you kind of feel shitty taking it out. So now it's kind of like, what else do you take out? You know, you got 2 more cards here. Everything else is like good, you know, like maybe take out 1 Blood Moon in my Chandra, but does that make any sense? I mean, Fury's better than Chandra for the most part. Sometimes Chandra's better. I think I can take out a Blood Moon. Because the whole reason you wanted the Blood Moons out, or I want the Blood Moons to stay in, is because of like Ink Moth and Blink Moth and various other lands that cause me problems. And maybe Chandra. I mean, I think that's what I'm going to go. Affinity. I would love to keep this hand, but I literally can't play a single card almost. So I'm going to mull. And this I will gleefully keep. Question is what the hell you put on the bottom. I mean, I probably have to play like Season Pyro almost on turn 2. Definitely want to keep a threat to have blockers and such. I think, honestly, I'm going to toss. So here's another thing that could be crazy. If they can unload their hands since they're going first, since I have Force of Vigor in my opening hand, I can just destroy everything in their hand. I think I'm going to put back Engineered Explosives. It's risky, but we play the game. Do I just annihilate that now? Or do I try to draw another green card? I've taken out more green cards, right? I think it just needs to be safer for me to try and because what could go wrong here is I'll only have 2 mana and look at the rest of my cards, and I'm not going to win a game where I'm just sitting on 2 mana. So I'm willing to try this. Moderate fail. Because now the Fury can get through these, and I could still have Force. I'm going to do this. Name red. Just going to try and get more info out of the opponent before I start just dropping things hardcore. I'm not a fan to just unload your hand against an opponent, you know. And right now, it's just 2/02 flyers. Just not too scary here. Just keep things going. Okay. I think here I'm willing to throw a Blood Moon. Just get him off colored mana. Hopefully, unless he's got a Spell Pierce. Okay. They don't need that much colored mana, but they do need it for the whatever the one that draws to. What is the hell is the name of that card? I can never remember. It's the flying one. The hell is the name of that? Thought Monitor. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that card, but Thought Monitor. It doesn't sound right for what it looks like. Like, I would never think that card would be called Thought Monitor. That could almost get you banned on Twitch. I don't think you can say Thought, right? Like, Thought Sees, I'm going to get a warning from Twitch someday. Like, what did you mean by Thought Sees? Like, I meant the card Thought Sees? I apologize. Okay. Well, this makes things a little more difficult on me. Well, I guess he's not. I guess not, because they don't get any plus off that, so. What's interesting now is I can actually destroy their lands, too, with Force of Vigor. They've lost Indestructible. So that's something else I'm looking at. Well, that is a slow start for an Affinity player. There's not a lot of action. I think I'm just going to play Arbor Elf. Or no, I'm going to pass and Force of Vigor them. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to Force of Vigor the Greaves and the Springleaf Drum. Because I can take on creatures. But I don't need extra mana fixing, too, in this situation. And dealing with a Shroud creature. I don't know why he didn't put this on. Maybe he thinks I'm holding bolts or something. And he didn't want to... But it doesn't make any sense. It's 0 to equip. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Give me a land. Well, Oh, wait. No, I can... No, I cannot. Okay. Well... I don't want to give him my Fury here. And Pyro. Just need a basic there. Just set up for next turn. I don't think they run Thoughtseizes, right? Be intense. Gonna take at least 3, probably. I mean, a Ballista here would be pretty good. Be a 2/2. No blocks. I like that too. So yeah. Comes a big boy. Thing's angry. Obviously 2 there. And I really want to take out the flyer too as well. Just because these could become problems. I won't be able to block them. So I always like going after the flying creatures. That's one way just things get really out of control. It's like, oh, I should have killed the flyer, not the little Mem Knight that I can block with anything. And then, yeah, put Cindervines in. And say go. Hopefully I don't have, like... I mean, really nothing too scary here because I have Cindervines. I was just going to say Cranial Plating is like the worst card I could possibly see. If he's got more than 1 Cranial Plating here, I might die. I'm at 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's not an artifact. Yes. That's 8 so far. So I actually have to kill the Cranial Plating. Well, do I... The problem here is I need to... I can't do Bloodbraid and Pyro because I need to have mana up for Cindervines. But I will aggressively play this Bloodbraid Elf. I'm just saying here. I probably shouldn't have done what I just did there. I should have left it. I should have just done right there. Oh my god, never mind. Holy shit. That's why we play the Bloodbraid first. Yeah, that looks good, just taking out that. And then swing-a-rooski. That's 9 damage. You hit me for 8, I'll hit you for 9 on the crackback. Okay, I like my position, but you know, this Affinity decks are always disturbing. So I just gotta hope that he doesn't find like 2 Cranial Planes. Like he's just, okay, well, that can't happen now. All right, there we go. Taking down Affinity. Right on. That's how we like things done. That's how we do things. Affinity's not very scary. It's Hammer Time that's scary because of stupid Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda's Aid didn't exist, the deck would be, like, not that bad. It'd still be strong, I think. Thanks to, like, Pure Steel Paladin. But other than that, you know, it's just the insane combat, you know, attack step equipment of a 10-10. It's just like, what is this? This is trash. Like, not actual trash, but just dumb. I'm down for a Sigarda's Aid ban, not gonna lie. But it's not gonna happen. It's not even, like Hammer Time's not even considered the best deck in the game. Murktide's generally considered the best deck in the game, even though it doesn't seem to win the tournaments. You know, it seems to be a shit ton of them in the top 32, but usually there's not one in the top 8, I've noticed. Usually it's always Rhinos, Hammer, Living End, which is really bizarre. The Living End get there. I mean, it's just, I guess people don't have enough Grave Hate or something. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth's real good because not only is it a combo, but it's also an aggressive deck with the all the creatures it runs, all the Strangleroot guys. It gets pretty bad sometimes. And then, of course, you always have Boros Burn and the, you know, we got these Yorion decks too, which I'm not happy to ever play against. All right. Okay, of course I'd like going first. The only time you ever say no to going first is if you're playing 8-rack. You always say, no, you go first. That's a lot of lands, but I'm willing to keep. It's only 4, I guess. Against, here's Yorion, so... Well, hopefully this works. I'm going to go Forest Sprawl. And then turn 2, I'm going to go Wooded Foothills for basic Mountain Blood Moon. That's the plan. Opponent mold to 5. I wonder if they found their prismatic ending. It used to be, I tell you not, guys, kid you not, I mean, it used to be just the good old days of Ponza was, if you put a Sprawl, what? What the hell is that? If you put a Sprawl on a forest, turn 1, you were going to get Blood Moon on turn 2. Like, it was just, there was no answer to it hardly at all. I mean, there were certain cards, but nobody ran them. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. But there's a Blood Moon for you. Is this humans with an 80-card human deck? Like, that's crazy. Okay, I'm just going to go... Yeah, use my mana here. Get rid of some of these lands. Forest. Arbor Elf. And then... some Pyro. Ditch some lands, bro. I'll take only 1 land. Usually I get 2. I should look and see if there's any more of that good, sweet drama happening. All right. I don't know what this is, guys. I have no idea. But Jesus, come on. Well, apparently I can't look at the drama right now. I got to play the game. I want to see if any more shit postings from going on. So I don't know what this is. It looks weak to Blood Moon, so I'll bring in Magus of the Moon. Maybe near explosives, because if this is a humans deck, this is what I've got. I mean, I could bring in Baloth too, but I just don't know yet. Is it a Yorion deck too? So I'm a little concerned if I should take out the pillages or not. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say I should. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just gonna. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't be guessing and stuff like this, but I'm going to. You shouldn't, but I will. You take out 1 Clothis. Clothis is generally not great against humans. If this is even humans. I can't imagine you not... it being anything other than humans when you're playing Champion of the Parish. Like, you just don't throw Champion of the Parish in random decks, you know? It's got to have a theme around it. It's been a while since I've seen Champion of the Parish. I used to love humans. Like, that was a fun deck for me. You know, normally I play mid-range, but humans was a deck that, you know, wasn't mid-range, but it kind of played mid-range sometimes. And I just really enjoyed the just the ridiculous annoyances it would cause. You know, they have the meddling mage, the reflector mages, Thalias. I mean, it was just a nightmare for opponents for a long time until finally just enough removal was printed that you couldn't survive that much removal. This is a rough hand. I'm not a big fan of throwing it back hands where I have a ramp accelerant, you know, unless it's all just ramp. So I'm willing to leave or keep this hand and just hope that I can draw out. Yeah, so it is humans, but it's an 80 card version, which is just bad because there's ramping too. If I said Clothis isn't great, and I took one out and get the first two in my hand. They're probably ecstatic. Yeah, well, I'm not ecstatic about that. Kite sail? Has to be non-creature, non-land, right? Nice. You failed. You failed, Kite Sail Freebooter. There's nothing for you to grab. Please let me punish them by top decking a Blood Moon or Mags of the Moon. I would really enjoy that if the MTGO guys would smile upon me and let me punish them. Not that this guy had any clue that was going to happen, but he should have known... What? He should have known something might be up. No. No. I think I want to throw out the... I want the Ooze or I want the Clothis. This other Clothis is going to rot my hand. I doubt they're ever going to kill my first Clothis. What do I have assembling against me? Right now that's 2. I really need to find a way to kill this. I need to take less damage, so I'm actually going to throw out this, because I just don't have anything. Just sacrifice him as a blocker, I guess, if I need to. Because if I play, you know, I already have my basic mountain in hand. I don't want to get another basic forest. I want to save some life. I mean, this is how we try to play against humans if I have no removal. Please don't be a Thalia's lieutenant. Lord. They should honestly just fly over with Kite Sail. Make it a 3/4. Don't risk losing your Sentinel. Or they could swing with all and it'd still be the same, right? Yeah, there you go. That's the right way to do it. That's how I do it. All right, you know, it'd be great card, guys. Fury. How often do you hear me say that? I mean, it's just always, all the time, Fury. It's just constant. Like, I need Fury. I need that Fury right now. If I don't get that Fury, I'm going to die. And, oh, it's Ren and 6. It's close. It's not bad. I can get rid of this at least. And start going to town, devouring with Ooze. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose. Yeah, play this. We do all 3 here, because I will pay the tax. Yes, pay it. Oh, it's 2? Oh, that's right, because stupid ass. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, and obviously I have to kill the Thalia's lieutenant. I mean, it's just, that's too scary. And then probably Ren down, and at least I killed something. I wonder what their artifact is they grab. Probably Aether Vial, right? Yeah. At least I don't have to worry about Construct Token right now. Oh, just another different friendly Urza Saga. That's great. Is it another Kite Sail? Sure. Kite Sail has been bad. It's not found anything. And I'm glad I got rid of that Thalia's lieutenant. So now I'm, you know, I mean, Ren and 6 going to die here. I mean, it is what it is. But hopefully I can start finding Fury, finding Lightning Bolts. What is this? thought it was another. I thought it was another different Thales Lieutenant. Then I've been mad. I've been like, dude, that's too many. You need to stop. He's attacking. He's attacking me with bolt for down to 11. Sure. No, wait. Oh, okay. No, I will let the Ren and 6 die. And I will play Clothis. They are top decking. A Fury would be godlike here. No. So yeah, we play Clothis. And I'm an extreme defense here. Who's gonna become a 3/3? Which isn't very helpful against these flyers right now. Just gotta hope they don't keep finding like Thales Lieutenants. Or Reflector Mages. Or even Meddling Mages. Because I'm not in a position to be able to deal with that stuff right now. There's a lot of lands like normal, guys, you know. Anyone else enjoy when I draw this many lands? Reflector. Okay, I just died. Sure, I get to block that one at least. Still gets the Exalted trigger, that's gross. Block. Alright, I mean, this is getting pretty bad here. Dude, that is just way too many lands. That is disgusting how many lands that is. Look at how many lands that is. How the hell is this possible? I draw that many lands. I've drawn only one non-land card so far. Right? Yes, there's a Ren and 6. So I should be dead here. I'd have to like block this. Which is going to get another Aether Vial, right? Oh, they're going to make a Construct and get another Aether Vial, I would assume. Oh, get that too. And they top deck a land to get it. There you go. That's how it's done, folks. That's how we do. So yeah, they swing here 7, 9, 10, 12, 14. Plus another one that's 15. I'm going to have to block this huge 7/4 and still not win the game. That's 7, 8, 9. There's no chance in hell here. I block this. I take 1, 2, 4, go to 8, and just die. So I have to top deck Fury, right? Just Fury would have to kill this. And then they just have Shadow Spear on it. I mean, it's bad. Like, I need, like, Seasoned Pyro finding, like, multiple destruction kill spells. And I don't have anything big enough except for Fury to take this out. So, go to blocks. Yeah. No. Block that thing. So at least maybe I can eat with ooze go up to 10. I mean, not that any of this is going to matter, but... All right, guys, chant land. It's a Magus the Moon, a little late. A little bit late. Play another land and concede. Show them how many lands I had. How many lands is that, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands out of 17 cards. And one of the cards was dead. It was a duplicate Clothis. It is humans. The only other card I could bring in would be like Obstinate Baloth, which I don't think is really worth it. I mean, it's okay because it can take on that 4 toughness creature, I guess. But at what point, what do you decide now? You know what I'm saying? Probably, I guess I could take out another Clothis, bring in a Baloth. Doesn't seem bad. All right. Try again. Humans of the 80 variety. I don't know why you'd want an 80 card human deck. Like, you want to be as consistent as possible. No, I can't keep this. Well, I guess no. Okay, the deck's giving up on me. I'm going to lose this 80 card human deck. I can't keep hands like these. Dude, what the fuck? Like, I'm going to 4. Going to 4. That's a pretty good 4. We're going to keep 1, 2. Put on bottom, clearly. And now it's like... I guess I'm going to keep the Internet Explosives. I guess. I mean, this is rough, but it's what we're going to do. If I somehow can win this game, it'll be insane. But I am not having a lot of confidence here. I can only go up to 2 on the Internet Explosives with Ponza. It's not like Jund where I can go to 3. Now it's painful as fuck. Just gotta bolt it. No ramp for you. Maybe Ooze can lead the charge. I'm glad they didn't start with a Vial. That's 1 victory for me there. And they lead off of their best 2-drop in this situation, the Kite Sail. Fuck. Well, I mean, it's all up to you now, Ooze. You just gotta wonder how that shit happens to me, where I only draw... Like, you guys saw my hands, right? When I was mulliganing, three straight 7-card hands had 1 land in it. And then I finally just had to go to 4. I think the last hand actually had 0 lands in it. And I just had to go to 4 in extreme desperation. And I actually kept a decent 4 until a Kite Sail showed up. I mean, just fuck. If I can find a land here that produces red, it is possible for me to get back in the game of the season Pyro. But it'll be very challenging. Just right now, they can't do a lot because of, they don't have colored mana. God, it's a Bone Crusher Giant, of course. With a Thalia, I mean, this guy is just drawing the right cards. Okay, we're going to sit here. Ooze is going to eat that Noble Hierarch until Ooze dies, I guess. I mean, now they're going to get Aether Vial or Shadow Spear, right? And probably put Shadow Spear on Thalia. Probably just Aether Vial. I mean, just why would you not get Aether Vial here? Only this shit happens to you, this guy right here, where it's like the previous game I flood so bad, like, and now I can't. I literally can't find a land. This is the only land. I've only had 1 land in all the opening hands I had. Just bad. It's just bend over and kick me as hard as you can in my nuts. you know, constantly. A Fury would still be great here. If I can find a Fury, we're in business. And that's why I need to get another red source to play Pyro. Get some blockers going. It is possible for me to still maybe win this game. This guy's mana is strange. I don't like that either. The hell is that all about? Sure, I'll take one. I will gain it back. It's a basic force. I mean, it works because now I can stomp the kite sail. I think that's what I want to do. And get my explosives back, even though explosives would be fine because I can still pay the tax, put it on 2. Or do I want to put on 1? I don't want to put on 1. Putting on 1 would hurt me. Either way, I mean, God. It's another different vial, maybe. This guy's mana is Shadow Spear. This guy's mana is kind of rough. Name's human. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, you can't. He's got to go. Yeah, he can't do it. You don't have the mana to do this. You named human. You can make white, but you can't make blue for this. Oh. That's a reflector mage. Ooze has been reflected. Fuck. Of course, everything he has is a 3-drop coming, right? Is it better to stomp the Thalia, or is it better to stop the kite sail? Because I can't do anything with his engineered explosives. Because I need the sprawl. I think I should stomp the Thalia. In case I top deck another engineered explosives or bolt or something. Plus this is just doing more damage, has first strike and everything. So I'm at 16. So there is the bolt. So yeah, we'll just keep playing here. Try to bolt whatever he puts Shadow Spear on, I guess. And we're in serious trouble against this Aether Vial. So I just want to try and find a land before I go off here with the explosives. I mean, I need to kill that stuff. He's paying cost in combat? Permanence your opponent controls loses hexproof and indestructible? I don't have anything, okay. Sure. I don't know what that's about. I have to. I have to do this. This is like ridiculous, but give me back my engineered explosives. What's going on? Oh, that's what's happening. All right, so now I take 5. So that just got worse. Glad I didn't target the reflector mage. Oh, God. Oh, it's a start, but... okay, so let's think here. He's going to go up to 3, so he's just going to take the Arbor Elf. This is horrible. This is a terrible situation. Oh, Lord, this is so bad. Because I'll be taking 5, I'll be down to 6, 7. I mean, I just don't know how I win this game. I just don't think I can. I just mold too much. I just can't believe how this works sometimes against me. Because here I am going to do engineered explosives. This is at least 6. Probably more. I'm going to lose my red mana. If I play the Arbor Elf and Scavenging Ooze, he'll just simply suck up the either one, which is devastating. I think I have. I can't even do this. I'm going to take too much damage. I don't know if mana'd even blow shit up. Well, no, I do. Okay. We put on 1. Put it on 1. And detonate it. I mean, I lose my sprawl and probably the game, right? I mean, this is at least 6 damage. And the only way out of this is literally... Okay, game's over. I can't beat that. That's too much. There's another human comes in that makes it a 3. Yeah, I just got absolutely torched by Mana Screw again. Fuck, I hate Mana Screw. So fucking bad. It's just, I didn't lose that game because I played poorly. I didn't lose that match because I didn't know what I was doing. I knew everything, what was going on. I knew how to play against it, everything. I lost the fucking match to Mana Screw. Both ways. Get fucked in the ass and then get fucked in the face by Mana Screw. Just pure shit. Just pure shit. Pure shit. Shit everywhere. That's bullshit that happens. Give me a fucking chance, game. And the worst part of something like that happening is that guy, he thinks he's good. He's like, he's waddling his ass around thinking he's a great player. Motherfucker didn't win because he's great. He's not stupid or nothing. He knows what he's doing. But he's probably overvaluing his victory there. He's probably like, let me sniff my ass. You know, and it's just like, you know, and that's the problem with this game is a lot of times you just cannot play the game, you know, and that's how it is in all card games. You know, you can't play. RNG, roll them dice. You know, it's just not fun sometimes. Just so fucking mana screwed. Just so fucking bad. No Fury either. If I would have found 1 Fury, I probably still would have lost. Just letting you all know that game. Or both games that I lost. But at least I could have played like another 2 turns or something. at least would give me some hope, like some availability to play. But no, just get fucked in your ass. It's terrible. This is why I can never be a world champion, is because God has decided that I'm a piece of shit that shouldn't win at Magic. I'm angry at God all the time. Yeah, Keith, this is a good hand. Maybe things will work better now. Okay. Ooh. That's spicy dew. Yes. Basic forest. Will Arbor Elf live? Odds are never good. Oh, shit. Doesn't get a basic island here. Okay, gets a swamp. Please don't fatal push my fucking Arbor Elf. Oh, the shame. The deep shame. That's okay. I've got him covered in a lot of ways, so. Yeah, we want to go. See if I can do this right. Even though I might just get... Ooh, that guy took a lot of forest off me. I haven't played against Dimir Mill. Yeah, there it is. I haven't played against Dimir Mill in a while. So clearly what you need to do here now is Blood Moon, then Pillage. You only get to draw a card. I have 19 cards in my graveyard. Sweet. Okay. That's a good draw, too. Alright. Time to bring the pain. Better not force negation. And then, yeah, I'll pillage that swamp. Okay. Yeah, I think I still pillage the swamp, right? Or do I hold it for an island? All their mill cards are. I think I'll play Clothis, actually. Wait for that island to show up. I can't fetch anymore, so it turns off their archive trap until they find 5 mana, which they need double blue for. Alright, they just give up. Sweet. Okay, so obviously we bring in Relic of Regendus is good. Endurance is just like insane. I like. Did I bring in Boil? Huh. Bonecrusher Giant's not great here, honestly. Because it can only stomp some of the crabs. Can't stop all of them. So and then you can bring in Cindervines depending on what kind of build they're on. If they're on the old artifact build. Bring in Magus of the Moon. Put my whole sideboard in. I know, I'm good. I've seen guys do that. I think I like having 65 or 66. Could bring in Boyle. Because you know they're going to be going for their islands now. Is that too cute, the Boyles? That might be too cute. All right, we'll do 66. Sup, Hodies? Glad you're here, man. It's a little bit dangerous, but I'll keep. Okay. The whole reason why it's dangerous because of, you know, they probably sent an archive trap. I wonder if I should just fetch now to have the least amount of chance of them having an archive trap. I'm going to do it in their upkeep. Because I don't know, I don't want them to draw an extra card and then them having it, because I do it at the end of their turn. So we'll just do it now. Yeah, this is fine. Yep, they did have it. Okay. Didn't lose any of my big cards though. One relic. Still got no bolts went in, and no endurances went in. Did any forest go in? Not even a forest went in? Damn. I'll put out Ooze as a clock, and I can Devour, even though I plan on playing Mags to the Moon. Fabled Passage instead of Prismatic Vista. Must be a budget player or something. Draws a card. Okay. Alrighty. I like that shit. Go from just being pissed off and enraged to just, wow, that was easy. Alright. Dimir Mill is actually a pretty good matchup for Ponza. I actually enjoy playing against it. So, 2-1. 2-1. Oh, yeah, I want to see if there's any more drama. I want to see if there's more drama at the local card games. Okay. What the? Is there more shit posting? Yeah, it's just more drama. Let me read this. What is this? Dude, I don't know. It's just more garbage posting. Just apparently some people didn't get paid or something. I got paid from that event. think my pen's running out of ink. Look at this. Pioneer Showcase Prestige. Yeah, I'll keep. I mean, it's not great, but 1, 2, or 2, 3, 5. What could possibly go wrong? All right. Windswept Heath versus Wooded Foothills. Apparently, the opponent is chillaxing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that drama stuff, man. It's just now it's just weird. Oh, it's Jund? Oh. What does that mean? Well, if it's Jund, they're going to have a really tough time against this Klothys. Wow, more Windswept Heaths. You have a nice, good old-fashioned mid-range battle. My favorite type of Magic the Gathering. Mid-range battles is where I excel at. You know. What? What is that? Oh, noes. Oh, noes. Oh, no. I can't remove that either. So it's Klothys versus Klothys here. This is going to be intense. It's been a while since I had a Klothys war. If I can find my Scavenging Ooze, I will defeat their Klothys. But I have to find him first and have him survive. This looks like Jund. It's been a while seeing a Jund run a Klothys. It's fun to see the Klothyses battle each other. They just keep blocking each other. I mean, it's like nobody wants to swing their Klothys, you know, because then they can't block. You know, they can't block the Klothys back. Dude, opponent, what's happening? Okay. All right, here we go. Klothys War. That's a good one. I will discard my basic forest. Ooh. Discard a Fatal Push. Can eat a land and play Fury. I think looks good. Sweet. All right, now I just got to race this Clothis. Yeah. Damn, I made a lightning bolt. Okay. All right, Bloodbraid time. No, not Bone Crusher time. Come on, Bloodbraid, do your thing. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Discard. Probably shouldn't discard Bone Crusher Giant, but I'm going to. Keep the bolts alive. Wow, that's actually enough here. Oh yeah. Swinging in. Do you have another Fatal Push? Gonna Revolt Push the Bloodbraid? No. Well, he's shocked there. It must be another bolt. No, he took it all. Interesting. Don't know why he would shock. Oh, he's got probably Riveter's Charm. That's probably what's going on here. Probably should have got a basic mountain. Saying, save yourself two lives. So he got Liliana, Wooded Foothills, and Boseiju, who endures. So none of those cards are scary in my current board state. He's going to go back up to 11. He could Liliana. I'm simply going to minus. When he minuses, I'm just going to get rid of a token. I mean, just. Oh, shit. Well, we're going to bolt that in the draw step. So the Liliana is still going to come down, I would assume. Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong stuff. This is Exile. I thought it was like looking at his hand, but that's not his hand. I was getting confused. I mean, this is just so hopeless for him. Discard a card, sure. I'll get rid of Pillage. You got it. Okay. There we go. All right. Jund. I still like Relic. I still like Endurance. And I still like Obstinate Baloth because of Liliana the Veil. Pillage is out. It's not great. As you guys can see there, they already had their two basics. A couple Blood Moons is fine to come out. And, maybe an Arbor Elf can come out because they have so much removal. I think I'm willing to try that. Sure. Nope. Sure. See if there's a Thoughtseize. No, looks like it might be a Ragavan. That's not good. At least I can kill the Ragavan next turn. I just got to take one hit off it. And this is the Thoughtseize here, then I'm like, fuck. Which is interesting if they do that. Okay. I actually have an answer for that too with the Scavenging Ooze. Because I would always play Thoughtseize and Inquisition before Ragavan. That would try to clear the path for it. Takes Bloodbraid. I can't cast that for a while, so I guess that's okay. That's a lot of lands again. This is probably a Bloodbraid Elf coming at me, which is not good. Respect for the OG Shocklands, too. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, let me grab that. Okay, well, I'm going to try and draw a card here. I guess with Relic. I guess I don't have to. I can just play Ooze, right? Could play Clothis, too. All right. Clothis is going to be negated by Ooze. Yeah, I guess we just do Clothis. Just get it out there, and now they have to fight it the entire match. Now they've got to constantly leave a green up. What's going on in their hand if they're doing that? Interesting. That's fine. I mean, I don't really like that. They're drawing a card, but whatever. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, just play Ooze here and try to unload a Fury on him next turn. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. That would be pretty brutal here. Hopefully no Fury here. 6 mana is something big. Oh my god. Each player loses 3 life, discards his X cards and sacrifices 3 lands. What the hell? Wow, what the fuck, man? Well, clearly I need to draw a card now. That way I have less cards to discard. Yes. So let me make sure I'm reading this. I'm going to lose 3 life. I'm going to discard 3 cards. I'm going to sacrifice 3 creatures and then sacrifice 3 lands. We both do that. So let's draw a card. Let's fetch here. And yeah, I mean, this is what's going to happen. Discard 3 cards. I'm going to be left with 2 mana. Well, 3 mana. I think we just want to keep the lands, right? And just have stuff for Clothis to keep me in the game. All right. This is an interesting thing for him to be doing because Clothis, he's already got 7, and I have Clothis on the field. I mean, this is weird. Maybe he's gonna find. Maybe he's looking for like retrace off Ren and 6. I don't know. It's a tough war to fight. Sure. Well, I guess I'm getting all my lands back. All right. Well, I just need a top deck of Bloodbraid Elf or a Lightning Bolt. Like if I would have known what was happening, I would have kept the Bolt. Here we go. We got him. All right, good stuff. And I think it's time for a rare but powerful, disrespectful end phase stomp. Oh! Alright, there we go. That guy killed himself. I thought he was going to win for sure with having that much mana against me, but I don't know. Sometimes you just can't help people, I guess. Sometimes I can't help myself. What was that? That was some shitty gameplay. What was his plan there? Like, yeah, he got me, like, you know, he kind of had me stuck, I guess, but, you know, he shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that until, you know, he had like a Bloodbraid Elf or something. Like, that would have been devastating, but whatever. All right, I think I'll mole here. I mean, it is kind of neat. I get a stomping ground and just have 4 1-drops, right? Wow, got a fan here. So he watched almost not every one of. I watch almost, if not every one, of your videos on YouTube. Wow, how about that? Now I'm Tickled Pink Rebellion 1308. This is the guy that recommended I play Boros Prowess or Infect. Boros Prowess, like, that's a big time deck in Pioneer. Infect, I haven't seen Infect in forever. That's a cheap ass deck these days. It's getting warm in here. I'm gonna turn my fan on. Trying to go for the 4-1, guys. Oh, Mole. I mean, just, it's so rough. Yeah, and I'll keep this. This is good. Put the forest on the bottom. Sorry for the delay on this match, but we got a fan here that wants to talk to me, and I'm surprised I have any fans. Like, for real. Like, how people can enjoy my content, like, legitimately and not, like, ironically is amazing to me. And it's always very, very, what's the right word I'm looking for here? Humbling. Humbling to see that people actually care about my never-ending adventures in Modern and the highs and lows of MTGO, and I really appreciate it, guys. And this is a fan here that I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying talking to. So hopefully I can give him a decent match. Yeah, keep and bottom the forest. Opponent has had pasta salad, came out pretty good. And then he's got to go to work after this. I haven't been to work in a while just because I've been on leave for my kids being born. But I will be going back next month. Less than a month. You know, it's amazing how fast time flies. Okay. So Dragon Rage Shaman is this Rakdos or something else. I got a good hand against Rakdos right now. Alright, let's see what he's up to. If this is Rakdos mid-range or something else. Oh, the Thoughtseize is brutal. I mean, every card in my hand is good against him. I mean, I think he should probably, honestly, take Klothys overall. I don't know if he can defeat Klothys. He may take the Fury, because I'm going to kill both things. He should probably, I mean, this is just brutal for him. I mean, if I was him, I'd be mad. I feel like, look at this hand. But I would take the Klothys, because I don't know if he can recover from this being on the field the entire game. And he's already going down to 15 from the Thoughtseize. And then, you know, he might be able to survive the Fury, killing both this stuff, you know. But this is one hell of a hand against what he's playing right now. Thank God Thoughtseize can't take lands. Imagine if there was a card. Is there a card in the game that says you can take the opponent's land out of their hand? Like, is it possible? Imagine how good that would be. Like, just like, discard your land. Like, holy shit. I mean, there are cards, you know, there's like Go Blank and Mind Rot and Hymn to Turok, you know, those type of cards, but it's not the same as just you looking and then deciding they're going to discard their land, you know. I mean, takes Fury. Okay, he's going to gamble on being able to outrace this Klothys, which he might be able to. And now we'll get a basic mountain. Need to save life as much as possible here. Everyone yell ouch with me as I get hit, hopefully not by too much here by the opponent's creatures. So now you should take the Seasoned Pyro. He left that card on top. I guess he's left every card on top, right? Takes Bloodbraid instead. Huh. I wonder what that's all about. Well, that's unfortunate for the opponent. I don't think he can get Delirium for this. I mean, I guess he could. He could, like, Bolt. I'm going to do, like, that. 1-3. We'll see. See, that's right. Okay. Okay. He's looking at what I'm drawing. Alright, well, now we got some problems. And that's not helping me. So what I need to do is somehow get Klothys on the field. And keep it on the field. Is there any reason for me attacking down to 5? Hit those shadows would be 8/8s, and I would die if you had 2 removal spells. I think I'm just going to play the long game against him. You know, I'm not going to be able to kill these shadows. I mean, if he swings with both... Okay, he does not. Sure. You don't care about Blood Moon. But you still cast it just in case he's got fetch lands or something. Put more devotion on Klothys. He's got to find removal for these. That way Klothys will fall off. But I'm not going to attack the whole game. I'm just going to sit here and slowly eat away at him. Hopefully finding more stuff. Oh, land draw is devastating here. Can't swing because this is here. Really could use a Chandra or something, or a Bolt. If I had Bolt, I think I'd win. Maybe. Yeah, just gonna sit back. Got top deck Bolt. That's all I gotta do. Dimir Battle Rage would be pretty rough. I would still survive even if I don't block. I plan on just blocking one. And if he Dimir Battle Rages, that's, you know, okay. So now Dimir Battle Rage is lethal. Well, I have to block like that. If he's got Timber Battle Rage, I lose. I mean, that's 8, and then another 8, right? I guess I'd live by 1. If I'm looking at this right. All right. All right, Lightning Bolt, Chandra, Stomp. A lot of good stuff down to land. Pillage. That's probably not enough. Okay, just gotta survive one more turn. All right. So this like Rakdos Shadow, as far as I can tell. Might have Mardu. So Shadow. I like Relic. I like Endurance. I like Obstinate Baloth. Pretty much the same way I side against... Well, Baloth's not great in this matchup. do something like that again. The reason I'm saying Balot's not as good as it was against Jund is so far this guy hasn't shown a Liliana. But yeah, this is definitely keepable. Yeah, but still, I like Austin Baloth. I like how MTGO censors pissed. Like, you can't say pissed without it censoring. You can turn that off. I just never have. Opponent mulligans to 4. Opponent mulls to 4. Says you're going to keep a basic swamp. Well, that's not a basic swamp. What? Oh, he said his previous hands. Alright, well, I'm going to toss out Arbor Elf. And Arbor Elf looks decent against a Ragavan. Maybe. Just, does he have removal? Alright. I will block. That doesn't look good. I will still block. Like, no. No Ragavan for you. No, sir. Alright. Next turn, play Clothis. Yep. Well, that's interesting. Well, that just made the game a lot stranger here. So, I'm going to play this. I can evoke Fury. Dealing 4 to the Scourge. Or I can just play Baloth. Because that'll put me up. That'll put that thing as a 1-1. I think this Baloth makes more sense. I mean, why get rid of my Clothis? And now he's in some trouble here. He could get Fatal Push here. Yeah, let's see if he's got the Revolt Push. Another Bailoff? Okay. Yeah, I think we just kill this thing. Play another one. Look how strong Bailoff is. Swing for 4. The reason I shocked there was to potentially draw a card with Relic Progenitus, in case I really need to. Which I don't think I'm going to need to. Man, I feel bad for my fan here. Sorry, Rebellion, but yeah, cards just did not work out in your favor. You had a mold of 4. So I'm talking about where I lost that humans player. I'm not going to pretend like I'm just so much better and all that. I mean, the only reason I'm winning is because the opponent's deck didn't want to play. You know, it sucks. Okay, well, I gotta go back. The guy wanted to reveal his hand to me. Yeah, yeah, Dimir Battle Rage, which could have been really brutal if I didn't have the Bailoff. All right, guys, that's a 4-1. Woo! All right, 4-1. The only loss I took was from that horrible match versus humans. Horrible match versus humans. I was pissed. So yeah, let's take a look at the treasure chests, I guess. Just see if this guy wants to say anything else. Give him a second here. But I gotta get going. All right. So yeah, that was crazy. The Bailoff was just too strong, and it was insane. All right. Okay. All right, I gotta run. I love talking to fans, but I know this is a video for YouTube, and you guys probably getting bored as hell with me looking at this. But it's always nice talking to somebody who enjoys my content. All right, so 4-1 there, nice return. We got the 5 treasure chests. Let's take a look and see what I got. I needed this stuff, by the way, because I practiced Pioneer and I took some beatings in Pioneer. Guys, I am so bad at anything other than Modern. And, Modern is where I feel most comfortable. I played Pioneer. I think I went I don't remember, 11-29 or something. So I lost a lot of points, but see if I can't get any back here. So here we go. Oh, look at that, a Blood Crypt and 35 points. That's a good start there. And it's my favorite artwork of Blood Crypt too. I'm a fan of the second shock lands. Not that I'm against the first or third ones. I think those are perfectly fine too. It's not like someone plays them like, oh, but I prefer the second because when these cards were coming out, that was back when I could actually afford to actually play Moderns, and these were cheaper than the first ones from Ravnica, City of Guilds, or whatever set this one came out in. So yeah, I've always preferred the middle ones, but I do run the originals in my paper Jund deck. Look at that! Oh my god! Guys, what's going on here? What the hell? I just got a showcase Ragavan? Oh my god! Holy shit! And an Uba mask to go along, an Uba mask. Oh my god, that's insane! Getting a Ragavan out of a treasure chest? Alright, let's read a showcase Ragavan. If a player would draw a card, that player exiles that card face up instead. Each player may play lands and cast spells from among the cards they exiled with Uba Mask this turn. Ass. Don't like that at all. That is terrible. Okay, wow. I don't think we're topping that. Mere Mockery. Yeah, I think that's a little worse than a Ragavan. This is from Khans? Dragon's Attacker. I never can remember the symbol, right? Is it Khans or Dragons? And what was the one also in that block that has a completely different one? Symbol and different name. Because not Tarker. What is it? Fate Reforged? No, that can't be it. I don't have to look. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, you may create a token that's a copy of that creature. Exile that token at end of combat. That's okay, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Got Vorpal Sword. This is a new card. Vorpal Sword in 10 points. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch. I actually remember playing this card in draft. 5 and 3 black, 8 mana. Until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Wow. Gotta give this thing trample. Equip is double black. And the last one. A Battle of Wits and a Beacon of Destruction. And Beacon. Battle of Wits. Oh, I remember this. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 more cards in your library, you win the game. There you go. You'd think there'd be some sort of win, like a deck that has made a win combo out of that. And a Beacon of Destruction, 3 and 2 red. Beacon of Destruction deals 5 damage to your target. Shuffle Beacon of Destruction in its owner's library. Ass! Completely terrible. That is a horrible card. Like, that shouldn't even be a rare. It should be like an uncommon. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys had fun. It was a good 4-1. I mean, look at this. Look at this. 2 O's all the way up, except for that one goddamn humans player that I lost to, not to him, but to my own deck being mana screwed both ways. I easily won game 1. Then game 2, I drew too many lands. Game 3, I couldn't find any mana. So what the hell? I could have had an easy 5-0. I could have had a 5-0 and not even had a loss in it. Look at that. 2-0, 1-2, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. I mean, this deck is good, guys. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. There are people that tell me my version of the deck is not good. Why? Because I'm the only person running this style. Everyone else got Karn and they got all this shit in it, and I'm like, guys, you're overthinking this shit. This is a red-green value town, slightly prisony deck, right, with the Blood Moons. Quit adding shit to it. Just play the good fucking cards and just aggressively attack your opponent. Like, bolt the shit out of them. Drop Furies on them. Swing in with your Blood Braids. Get some blockers with the Seasoned Pyro. Continuously eat and gain and drain with Clothis. This deck is amazing when it functions. Like, it's like, I think it's as good as any deck you can play for the most part. I think, you know, like Hammer Time, you know, and, you know, maybe Rhinos and maybe Murktide are overall better, you know, on average. But, you know, everyone's expecting those decks. No one expects to see this shit. And I really recommend it for you guys. I do. And I may not be the best spokesman ever for this, but I can tell you, this deck is so good that I'm shocked no one's picked this shit up. Like, why has this not, like, why am I the only guy running this? I don't know, but I feel special, and I feel very special that any of you watch this. So if you watch this on Twitch live, thank you, and please consider following. If you watch this record on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Guys, I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. Next week, I'm not going to be here very often. I have a lot of appointments with the kids and a lot of stuff I got to do. All good stuff. Don't get worried. But, you know, there will be Ponza next week as well. And, you know, just, yeah, hope you guys can join me tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. Let's do some shout-outs here. We always got some shout-outs. Shout-outs to MTG Bot and the Nightbot and Thet Gauge and Hooties for keeping me company. I really appreciate that, guys. And thank you to anybody who watches on YouTube or live on Twitch. I really appreciate it. It's amazing you guys spend the time to watch. And I hope to see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. GG's to Rebellion 1308. I'm sorry things didn't work out well for you. It seemed like you did have to have the Major Right Curse, and you got mana screwed pretty bad there in game 2, and I just had an incredible draw the entire time. I mean, top deck in the Obstinate Baloth against your Scourge was just gross, and I top decked a second one in a row. I think I drew back-to-back, right? Gross. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all here tomorrow. So everybody, take care out there. Be safe. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. That's all you can do. That's the best things you can do with your life. You know, I find that out all the time when I was practicing Pioneer. I was always like, oh my God, I can't win at this at all. My wife would bring me a special delivery. She would bring me my son to feed at 2 in the morning while I'm practicing Pioneer. And I would just forget about how bad Pioneer is to me, how I can't learn any other format. When you're holding a little bundle of joy and you're feeding them with the bottle and you're looking at them and you're getting destroyed in Pioneer, you just don't give a fuck. You're like, stupid game. This is what matters, little baby. And yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. And again, spend time with your loved ones and make sure that you spend time with the people who love you. I mean, that's the most important thing you can do with your life. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all soon, preferably tomorrow. But if you can't make it, I understand. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Peace!